Hi, I'm Janet Skates, and welcome to my studio today for another Heart to Art conversation where I answer viewer questions that are left in the comments under the YouTube videos segments on my channel. So if you have a question, be sure and subscribe and make a comment, and I will do my best to answer your question. Before I get started on today's question, I want to take just a couple of minutes and tell you about an upcoming event called the Gathering of Creatives. If you have ever wanted to take a class from me, or if you've already taken one, you want to take another one, or do a workshop with me, I will be participating in this fabulous event, and I will be teaching for 3 hours live. And I would love to have you join me, and I'm sharing today here on YouTube a discount code for you for $50 off. But this is an entire weekend retreat that you get to do from your home, your own space, in the privacy of your home, but you will still have that feeling of connectedness that we've been missing for this last year. The event is April 16th through the 18th, and it will feature myself, artists and authors, Sark, Flora Bowley, Jacob Nordby, Elena Hennessy. There will be so many and more gathered together, and each one guiding you and inspiring you to expand your creative practice or begin your practice. You can be a beginner, you can have been creating or writing for years. Maybe you just need a little push, or maybe you just need to take this time for yourself from home and gather together. Even if it's virtual, it's still a way for us to connect. So I hope that you will follow the link below. You can get more details there. You can sign up there, and by using the discount code SKATESART, SKATESART, you get $50 off. And this will expire soon, so I hope that you will sign up. Now on to my question. I had a couple of people ask about the light fastness of fluorescent paints. So, and if I use fluorescent paints in my work, I do use fluorescent paints. Not a lot, but I do enjoy using them. And what I do, because the light fastness is poor on most fluorescents, I mix my fluorescents with other paint. So I don't typically just add the fluorescent paint by itself, and I feel like that it brings out the fluorescent color as well when I mix it with white or quinacridone magenta with some fluorescent pink or fluorescent magenta, but I mix those together. So I just use the fluorescent to bump up the color of whatever I'm painting. So for example, this is a golden fluorescent magenta, and you'll see that the light fastness is poor. But for example, right here where I've used this, I've mixed this with a titanium white fluid, and I do use professional grade paints. So I feel like if you're going to really work on a piece and you want to ensure that it stays as beautiful as possible, then I suggest too that you invest in some higher quality paints. I also varnish my paintings with golden UV protective varnish, so that helps as well. And I always advise clients not to hang their artwork in direct light, but in indirect light. So I hope that those are some helpful hints for working with fluorescents. I use Nova, you can tell I didn't wash my hand. Okay, that is where I test my Posca pens. So when I'm trying to find a Posca pen that's got a really good flow, like it's a new one, this is what I do. And evidently I didn't get my hand washed before I got up here to get on the video. So anyway, Here you go. We're in the studio. This, by the way, is a painting that I just finished, and I absolutely love it. And it's just fun to be able to say that I've worked on something that I really, really love. I had a ball with this, and it is called, I think I called it Through the Fields. And I want to tell you about it while I'm here. This painting, if you'll notice, there are tulips here and here and here. Up here is a tulip, here is a tulip. I think there's even one upside down. But when I lived in the Netherlands, I was in Hillegom, which is not far from the famous Kokhof tulip gardens. And I was right in the middle of the growing fields, surrounded by hyacinth and tulip fields everywhere. It was just brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And I would bike and walk every day. And of course, visit the Kokhof gardens as well, which is just, oh my goodness, it's just breathtaking. But flying in and out of Schiphol Airport was also an experience that I will never forget. And you can see when the fields are blooming that as you fly in or out, it is just a mass of color. And it's like a painting. So if you haven't looked up the gardens or look up aerial views of Schiphol Airport during the tulip, it's fabulous. So that's what inspired me to paint this painting. And I love it. And I can see the colors just a little off with the video, but it's brilliant and so vibrant. And it's just a fun piece of work. And I also painted the edges are in red, and then a beautiful kind of a periwinkle blue. So really fun all the way around. It's 24 by 24 inches. And I just wanted to take a minute and talk to you about that as well. This is done in acrylic paint and Posca paint pens, and some gouache as well. Gouache as well. Running my words together. Okay, time to end this video. If you have something that you would like to see me do a demo on, let me know. Leave it in a comment and I will be happy to get to it for you. Have a great day and join me again soon.